Hello. Tonight, you don't have to rush anywhere. It's enough to just stay here in this moment. Let your shoulders relax and allow your breath to find its natural rhythm. The world keeps turning outside, but we are drifting together into a cosmic silence. Tonight, our guide will be the Milky Way Galaxy. Within a 13 billion-year-old story, we will fall asleep among the stardust. Tonight, there is nothing you need to achieve, nothing you need to understand, nothing you need to hold on to. This moment is only for rest. As you lie still, notice the gentle rise and fall of your breathing. There is no need to change it, no need to guide it, just allow it to slow on its own. With every breath out, the weight of the day begins to soften. Your shoulders loosen, your jaw relaxes. Even the small muscles in your face can let go. The world outside can wait. For now, there is only this quiet space and the sound of a calm voice guiding you gently toward rest. Thoughts may still appear. This is normal. You do not need to stop them. You do not need to follow them. Simply imagine that each thought is a distant light slowly drifting away into darkness. There is no rush. The mind, like the universe, moves best when it is not forced. As your body rests, your awareness can begin to travel far beyond the noise of daily life, beyond clocks, beyond schedules, beyond names and numbers. Far above the earth, there is a quiet structure older than memory and vast beyond imagination, the Milky Way Galaxy. The Milky Way is not something you can hold. It cannot be touched. It cannot be contained. It is a slow gathering of stars, dust, and time itself. From Earth, it appears as a soft band of light, stretching across the night sky. Ancient people noticed it long before science had names for it. They told stories about it. They imagined it as a river, a path, a bridge between worlds, and in a way, they were right. Because when you look at the Milky Way, you are looking across immense distances and immense time. Light that began its journey thousands or millions of years ago is only now reaching your eyes. The Milky Way contains hundreds of billions of stars, not all at once, not in one place, but spread gently across a structure so large that the human mind does not need to fully grasp it. It is enough to sense it. To feel the quiet humility that comes from knowing you are part of something vast and patient and slow. Our planet, our sun, our entire solar system is only a small traveler within one of the galaxy's spiral arms. And yet, this small place is enough. As this thought settles in, you may feel your body sink deeper into the surface beneath you, supported, held, safe. There is nowhere else you need to be in this moment. The Milky Way is not a single location. It is not a point in space. It is not a destination. It is a vast system, a slow and ancient arrangement of matter held together by gravity. When we say the word galaxy, we are describing a pattern of stars. Moving together over immense time. You do not need to imagine sharp edges. There are no clear borders. The Milky Way fades softly into the dark space around it, like breath fading into silence. Everything you see in the night sky is light that has traveled. Light does not arrive instantly. It moves patiently. When you look at a distant star, you are not seeing it as it is now. You are seeing it as it was long ago. Some of the light reaching Earth tonight began its journey before humans existed, before language, before memory. In this way, the galaxy becomes a library of time, where every star holds a quiet story from the pet. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy, but not a flat one. At its center, there is a gentle bulge, thicker and brighter, with older stars moving slowly. From this center, long spiral arms extend outward. These arms are not solid, they are not fixed. They are regions where stars are more likely to form, where gas and dust gather and drift together. The arms rotate, but very slowly. One full rotation takes hundreds of millions of years. There is no urgency here, only motion, without pressure. At the heart of the Milky Way, there is something unseen, a supermassive black hole, not violent, not chaotic, simply present. It does not pull everything inward at once. It does not consume the galaxy. It holds, quietly. The stars near the center move in slow, graceful paths, like dancers following a rhythm, older than thought. Even here, in the most powerful region, there is balance. Our solar system is far from the center. We travel along a spiral arm called the Orion Arm, sometimes known as the local arm. We move with it. We belong to it. The Sun carries Earth as it orbits the galactic center once every 225 million years. This journey has happened many times before, and it will continue long after this moment has gently faded into sleep. As these ideas settle, there is no need to remember numbers, no need to hold details. The galaxy does not ask for understanding, it only exists. And you are allowed to rest within that thought. Let your breathing slow again. Let your body sink, just a little deeper. The stars will continue their motion, whether you are awake or asleep. Now, together with our mind, we are slowly leaving the boundaries of the Earth behind and gliding toward the endless, shimmering arms of the Milky Way. Imagine our galaxy not just as a collection of stars, but as a living, breathing, massive organism. As we enter this immense structure, the first thing to greet us are those famous spiral arms. These arms seem like silver foam waves rotating at a very slow pace over a cosmic sea. The spiral arms of the Milky Way are often imagined as lines, but they are more like rivers, wide, slow, and gently curved. They do not rush. They do not compete. They carry gas, dust, and quiet potential across the galaxy. As stars move through these arms, they are subtly changed by gravity, by pressure, by timber. Nothing here is sudden. Everything unfolds gradually. Within the spiral arms, there are vast clouds called nebulae. These are regions where gas and dust gather softly over millions of years. They appear as gentle veils, sometimes glowing faintly, sometimes resting in darkness. Inside these clouds, new stars begin to form. Not quickly, not dramatically, just a slow, natural gathering until gravity quietly takes over. A star is born when a small region within a nebula becomes slightly denser than its surroundings. This small difference is enough. Gravity pulls inward, very slowly, very patiently. The cloud warms, it tightens. Over time, pressure builds until light itself begins to shine. There is no sound, no explosion, only balance, finding its form. Nebulae are often shown in bright colors, in photographs, but in reality, they are subtle, soft reds, gentle blues, muted violets. Colors that do not demand attention. Colors that rest quietly in the dark. These colors come from elements, slowly interacting with light over long periods of time. Nothing hurried, nothing loud. Every star has a lifespan. Some live for billions of years, others for much less time. They shine, they warm, they slowly change, and eventually they fade. This is not loss, it is transformation. The elements created inside stars return to the galaxy, becoming part of future worlds, future stars, future moments. As you imagine these slow processes, your own thoughts may begin to drift. That is natural. You do not need to stay focused. You do not need to follow every word. Let the ideas pass like distant starlight, while your body remains still and heavy and calm. The galaxy continues, whether you listen or sleep.
Now, with our minds, we slowly leave the boundaries of Earth behind and glide towards the vast, shimmering arms of the Milky Way. Imagine our galaxy not just as a collection of stars, but as a gigantic, living, breathing organism. As we enter this immense structure, the first thing that greets us is those famous spiral arms. These arms are like silvery foam waves swirling at a very slow pace on a cosmic sea. As we move among these waves, we realize that the stars are not just solitary points of light, but actually a large family gently held together by gravity. Many are not alone in the sky, they revolve with a companion star, gliding in each other's orbits as if in an endless dance. And at the very center of this dance, we reach that mysterious region that we can call the heart of our galaxy. There, a silent and wise force that holds everything together, a gigantic black hole, awaits. But this black hole is not a terrifying void. On the contrary, it is like a safe anchor that holds billions of stars in place, provides them with a home, and maintains the balance of the galaxy. As we drift outwards from this center, toward the edges of our galaxy, we are greeted by vast clouds of gas and dust. These clouds are the most peaceful corners of the universe, for they are known as star nurseries. Here, in silence and darkness, new suns that will shine in the future and new worlds that will revolve around them are slowly taking shape, just as our own solar system once emerged from these peaceful dust clouds. As our journey continues, we see that the Milky Way is not a perfectly flat sheet, but its edges curve up and down like a silk fabric gently rippling in the wind. This elegant curve is nothing more than a gravitational greeting from our neighboring galaxies, and we are moving through this enormous structure at hundreds of thousands of kilometers per hour. Yet the Milky Way is so vast that even this speed gives us a sense of silence and stillness. Remember that every part of your body, the calcium in your bones, and the iron in your blood, was once forged in the hearts of these stars you see. We are not just strangers observing the galaxy. We are this galaxy itself. We are tiny particles, self-aware, gazing at our own stardust. Our galaxy now embraces us with maternal tenderness, softening the cold, vast emptiness outside with its own warm light. Now, let's delve a little deeper into these silvery arms. In the vast silence of the Milky Way, you'll notice that everything flows in perfect order. Did you know? Our galaxy is actually like a giant, constantly spinning wheel. We don't live at the very center of this wheel, but on its calm and peaceful edge, in that shimmering region we call the Warner Arm. It's like a safe harbor, far from the chaos of the galaxy, where stars respect each other, and there are vast empty spaces. Close your eyes and contemplate the vastness of the Milky Way. It takes light 100,000 years to travel from one end of our galaxy to the other. We, on Earth, a tiny blue dot shining among billions of stars, within this immense distance, are watching this grand story of the universe unfold. And what about that white, hazy band we see in the night sky? The ancients called it the Milky Way. In reality, that band is nothing more than our, inside of our galaxy perspective. It's like looking at the sky from your balcony instead of your window at your own home. The Milky Way isn't just made up of old stars. Every year, about 3 new suns rise within this vast system. Silently, they ignite their first light, in the depths of dusk clouds, just like a breath. The old fades, the new is born. The galaxy renews itself in an endless cycle. Now you can let your mind wander freely among this stardust. Continue to float in the gentle embrace of gravity. Enter the vast, protective arms of the Milky Way. You carry the same atoms within those stars. This silent and peaceful song of the universe is, in fact, your song too.
The sun feels steady, unchanging, but it is always moving. It travels through space, carrying Earth and everything familiar along with it. The sun orbits the center of the Milky Way slowly, calmly, once every hundreds of millions of years. This motion is so gentle that life continues without noticing. During this journey, the sun has passed through different regions of the galaxy, some richer in gas, some quieter, some darker. Civilizations rose and disappeared without ever sensing this great emotion. The galaxy does not interrupt, it does not interfere, it simply carries everything forward at its own pace. Galactic time is different from human time. Minutes and hours mean nothing to stars. Change happens slowly enough to feel like stillness. When something changes, it has been preparing for millions of years. There is no pressure to arrive anywhere. Earth does not lead this journey. It follows, it rests in the steady warmth of the sun, protected, guided, without effort, just as you are allowed to rest now, without needing to direct anything at all. Notice again the surface beneath you, the quiet weight of your body being fully supported, your breathing slow, even, unforced. There is nothing left to imagine, nothing left to follow, only rest.
The Milky Way is approximately 13.6 billion years old. This means it's only slightly younger than the universe itself. Our galaxy was there when the first stars began to shine. The ground you're standing on and the air you're breathing right now are actually the products of a 13-billion-year-old kitchen. In this ancient galaxy, there's something even more fascinating than time itself. It's the light that constantly travels through it. Light travels 300,000 kilometers per second. Despite this, it takes a full 100,000 years to travel from one end of our galaxy to the other. When you look at the sky tonight, you're actually looking at ancient light that set off thousands of years ago. The past shines before your eyes. This long journey of light tells us how vast the universe is. But even in this immense void, we are not alone. Let's now say hello to our galaxy's cosmic neighbors. The Milky Way is not a lone traveler in the universe. It is part of a family of about 50 different galaxies that we call the local group. We are engaged in a slow and graceful dance of attraction with Andromeda, our largest neighbor, a dance that will last for billions of years. While feeling the pull of neighboring galaxies, we are gliding towards the very heart of the Milky Way, the most mysterious force that truly holds us together. At the heart of our galaxy lies a colossal black hole, 4 million times heavier than the Sun, holding everything together. It is not a dark destroyer, it is a silent, wise center around which the galaxy revolves, like the calmest midpoint of a storm. Everything revolves in perfect harmony around this silent force at the heart. So, where are we in this cycle right now, and how fast are we moving? As you lie in your bed, you are actually moving at an incredible speed. Our solar system revolves around the center of the galaxy at approximately 828,000 kilometers per hour. Even at this speed, it takes us 230 million years to complete a single revolution. The last time we were at this point, the first dinosaurs were just beginning to walk the Earth. As we move at this incredible speed, it's not just emptiness that passes us by. Countless neighbors, countless points of light accompany us. It's estimated that there are between 100 and 400 billion stars in the Milky Way. That's a hard number to imagine, isn't it? Think about it. More stars are shining directly above your head than all the grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth combined. Each of those billions of stars tells a story. But where do these stories begin? Let's visit those hazy nurseries, the nebulae, where stars are born. When stars die, they scatter all their contents into space. These clouds of gas and dust, these nebulae, are the raw material for new stars. You, I, and everything you see, were reborn from the ashes of a dying star. We are the galaxy's way of recycling itself. Although everything is born from these clouds of dust and gas, what sustains the galaxy isn't just what we see. Now we turn our gaze to the mystery of the invisible. All the stars and gas we can see make up only a tiny fraction of our galaxy's mass. Everything else is held together by an invisible glue we call dark matter, something we can't touch but know is there. The galaxy is wrapped in invisible arms. As these invisible forces envelop the galaxy, let's imagine the mark this touch leaves on the Milky Way's delicate body. Those curved edges. The Milky Way isn't actually a perfectly flat plate. Its edges are curved up and down, like a piece of fabric gently rippling in the wind. These graceful curves are gravitational trails left by other smaller galaxies as they approach us. These graceful curves and arms aren't random, they're a reflection of the perfect mathematics, the golden ratio, that permeates every corner of the universe. Our galaxy's arms didn't form by chance. They possess the famous golden ratio and logarithmic spiral arrangement that we see everywhere in nature. Whatever is in the curve of a seashell is also in our galaxy, 100,000 light-years wide. Micro and macro are part of the same peaceful pattern. This magnificent convergence of mathematics, light, and time now invites you to a profound tranquility. It's time to give way to peaceful silence, replacing the act of knowing.
The Milky Way does not need attention. It does not need observation. It does not need names. It continues quietly, patiently, whether anyone is watching or not. Stars move, gas drifts, time unfolds, all without effort. You do not need to follow it. You do not need to imagine it clearly. It is enough to know that it is there. If thoughts return, let them pass. If images appear, let them soften. There is nothing here to remember, no facts to collect, no ideas to keep. Just a slow rhythm, like distant motion, far beyond concern. Your breathing knows what to do. Your body knows how to rest. The galaxy moves slowly, your breath moves slowly. The night continues quietly. Your body remains supported. There is no destination. There is no end point. Only gentle continuation. Words become less important now. Meaning can dissolve. The sound of a calm voice is enough, like a distant signal, blending into silence. Nothing needs to change. Sleep does not arrive suddenly. It does not announce itself. It simply happens when there is nothing left to hold. The Milky Way will remain long after this moment has passed, and you are free to rest.
Now slowly gliding from the vast arms of the Milky Way, we return to our own world, our home, and the safe space where you are now. You had surrendered your mind to the infinite emptiness of the galaxy. Now invite that serenity into your body. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, feel yourself lighten, like a cosmic dust cloud. Gravity isn't just holding you to a planet, it's now gently embracing you in your bed, like a mother's embrace. Remember, the universe never hurries. Stars rotate slowly for millions of years. Planets patiently move in their orbits. You don't have to rush anywhere right now. Today is over. The light of all those stars has been on its way for billions of years. And now it's streaming through your window. Remember that every atom in your body was once born in the heart of those luminous stars you just imagined. You are not a part of the universe. You are the universe itself. Night, like a black, starry blanket that the galaxy lays over you. Feel your body grow heavy, from your toes to your head. Your mind slowly disperses like a nebula. Thoughts disappearing into the clear emptiness between the stars. The Milky Way protects you. Gravity watches over you, and the night rests you. Now simply surrender to the peace of darkness and silence. You are safe. You are one of the most precious parts of the universe. As the lights go out, the stars begin their watch. Stay in peace. Among the stars, in the embrace of a deep sleep. Sweet dreams.